Michelle from Michelle's Reading Rockstars here to share some of our nonfiction and some of our new nonfiction for spring 2018. You guys might be familiar with some of our more popular nonfiction series, like our Lift the Flap math and colors and shapes and stuff like that. And we have a bunch more now. These are some of our old, not older, but our very popular series that are nonfiction. These are the Peek Insides. This one happens to be Peek Inside Farm for your 2 to 5 year olds. We have the Look Inside series. This happens to be Look Inside Space. This is wonderful for your 5 to 8, 5 to 9 year olds. Tons of information in here, like so many flaps to lift. You might be familiar with some of our big books. These are very popular nonfiction. This is dinosaurs, but we have sea creatures, we have animals, we have trucks, we have all kinds of things. These fold out and have tons of information in them. So this is a very popular series. And you might be familiar with our See Inside series. These are our Lift the Flaps for our 8 and up group. This one is See Inside the Body, one of our best sellers. So I'm going to show you some of our new titles that develop on those old ones. These are our question and answer series. We now have a very first question and answer series. You guys might be familiar with the What is Poop, or there's one about bees, and there's How do I see. We now have this, which is a wonderful beginner who, what, when, where, how series. That is Lift the Flap. Great for your toddler and your preschooler who's always asking why. I love this What is Germs, because it's so hard to explain to kids why they need to constantly wash their hands and they can't eat things off the floor and all that kind of stuff. And I love how this book is organized, because it's organized into types of questions. The who, what, when, where, why, how, which is a really easy way for kids to understand. So this is the one for younger kids, and then we have our first question and answer series for older kids. This is our new questions and answers about nature. This is great for your 5 or 6 year old and up, because it has a lot more information. And it's got tons of flaps. You can see, help open it, and it's got all kinds of questions. I learn a lot of information from these, actually, that I didn't know. A lot of facts. If you have a kid that likes facts and trivia, they're going to love this book. And if they love nature, outdoors, this is a wonderful one. We now have some Lift the Flap that are for older kids that are just in our regular Lift the Flap series. This is Lift the Flap Periodic Table. This one came out mid-season last fall, and this has been a huge hit at the booths and stuff that I did, because it is a wonderful aid to help with your kids that are learning science and chemistry and biology. Tons of information. Again, this is going to be more for your school-age children, because look at the amount of info in there. We're looking at, you know, maybe 3rd grade and up to enjoy this book fully. But, I mean, how cool is this? An interactive book that teaches the periodic table. I mean, I wish I had that when I was in school. A lot of you guys are probably familiar with our Shine a Light series. This is one of our new ones. This is At the Hospital, and I'm going to show you it and try not to blind you. This book is wonderful because it really combines the good stuff from the Human Body book with kind of a storyline about a kiddo who's having an operation and the things that everybody's going to see there. And you can see when you shine a light behind the page, you see hidden images. There's also, I know this was a really popular one in the Human Body book for people. There is a woman that has got a pregnant belly, and you can see behind the belly if you're trying to explain to your child and you happen to be pregnant or know someone who is. And then our other new Shine a Light is On the Farm. Wonderful for our kids that love farm animals or tractors and stuff like this. This one's a really fun one. Again, you can see the hidden images, the cows. So this is just a really neat book. I love the Shine a Light series. This is our top selling series, and you can see why. These books are only $12.99. They do have rippable pages because of the type of material the pages has to be made of, so you need to know that your kid is not a ripper before you commit to them, but they're wonderful. And we do also have a set of them as well. The last thing I'm going to show you, these are teeny tiny pocket books. These are wonderful to keep around as gifts or just to throw in your car to keep a kid interested, a slightly older kid if you're going to the doctor's office or just need some time, because it's full of information and facts. It's a wonderful reference book. This is insects. This one is mammals. We have ocean animals. We have predators. We have cities. We have a few that are not animal based. If you have a kid that loves facts, they're going to love this. So that's it for some of our nonfiction for spring 2018.